In my defense, I thought I made the timer. Hello! Welcome! We're back with more Alan Wake. You thought it was going to be Dead by Daylight. Joke's on you! I don't hate myself today. No, really, I do not feel like playing Dead by Daylight. Alright, why did you fall? You shouldn't fall. I don't know, my mic stand's being weird. I think am I on Saga? I think I'm on Saga. Alright. Why don't I hear it? Alright. Yep, alright, we need to go back to Alan. I mean, there is something here we could get. We need to go over here and down here. But we could... It says there's a locked door this way. Alright.
Hello?
Hi, what's wrong?
It won't open.
Oh, I just can't open it. I don't think there's anything new in here, alright. I'm trying to stay out of the police station because that's where I'm supposed to go. So let's just switch over to Alan, and then we get to go to the point of no return with him, which is the end of the Zane chapter. Alright, where am I going with Alan? Go to the Poet's Cinema. Where the fuck is the cinema? Okay, so we need to come out here to the right and down. If I don't run past them, there's a very good chance they'll leave me alone. And the more is the better. It says it's down here. Wake, there's nothing there. I hate when they don't go away. Alright. Alright, so there's a container over here. Batteries, which are much needed. Locked door. There says there's a container this way. I don't know if they were good or bad. Either way, dodge them. There was a locked door in there.
The door was locked.
Alright, there's just nothing I can do. Alright, to the cinema. Cult of the Word. Says there's a point of interest in there. What do you mean this way? I don't know. Alright. Yotonyo Nightless Nights, a Thomas Zane film.
The theater appeared to be closed. Maybe the ticket could still get me in.
Please enjoy the film, sir.
Okay. There are no happy
The
endings.
cinema lobby was a gateway to other realities on the silver screen. I could set a scene here. The main event was the murder. I had to find my way to it.
Okay, so I don't have a scene to put in. Hey Kev, how you doing?
I say no. The question, how do you run from an idea, from a thought, from a story that lives in your head? You can't escape confused. You carry your monsters with you. The devil, back, it's in you. You're running right back to it. A loop. I have to stop. Stop running. Stop writing. I won't write another word. It's too dangerous. Only horror comes out of it. People get hurt. I will let the currents of this ocean wash me away. But what if I forget why I stopped? What if I forget I stopped at all? That is fucked up. If that happens, I'll start writing again. Did I stop writing at some point? I can't stop. There's too much at stake.
Zane told us we stopped writing. That's why he wrote Return with Scratch. But he's basically, the old Alan's like, yeah, if we keep writing, only bad stuff's gonna come from it. So we just need to make sure we just don't ever write again. And the answer, let's write some more. I love it. I don't have a map for this, alright. Oh, ask and shall receive. Okay, so concession stands, container, shoebox. There's an echo there. I believe they're upstairs. Yeah. I love batteries. Oh, I want all that. What? Oh, apparently I glitched through the floor. Alright, I'll come back for that. Let's just pop a couple pills and we'll be okay. But how you doing today, Kev? Excited for the 2v8 to come out? It's nice to actually have, like, a problem with picking stuff up. That is a nice problem to have as Alan. Alright, back to the shoebox. Making my way downtown, walking around. We got some healing now. Alright, I'll keep the flashbang. And the other thing. Alright. Alright, only ways to go up. Kind of reminds me of the opening of Control.
I felt like I'd been on this case looking for the cult of the word for a lifetime or more. The only case I'd ever been on. They would surface from the dark with their depraved acts of violence and fade back into the night, leaving behind bloody crime scenes and clues heavy with obscure meanings that led nowhere. Arriving at the cinema, I felt a monumental, terrifying revelation trembling before me, ready to open its jaws and swallow me whole.
This place had significance to the cult. There was something to use there.
Alright.
I was missing something.
Are we gonna talk about this? No? Okay. Wait. So is there a container in here? Am I just being stupid? Yes, I am. Alright, so now we can put the Cult of the Word.
The first step toward the murder site. I was making progress.
A pipe.
Someone had barricaded themselves in the room.
Okay. So I think the answer for this is we take off the Cult of the Word.
The scene had changed.
We go into this room and then we reactivate it.
It would do you a lot of good to talk, buddy.
It was an initiation ceremony. Or so we made our new members believe. Two of New York's finest. They had performed
That's Ilmo?
endless favors to earn their place among us. We had something special waiting for them. And something very special for you, Alex Casey.
Who's your leader? Alan Wake? Scratch? Zane? Give me a name!
You will meet him soon enough.
There was no end to the corruption. It fit the genre, so I'd use it.
Alright, so now we need to turn this to New York's finest. That's now the darkness swirl. The cult change, we can now go that way. Let me just check upstairs real quick. Alright, so there's another one. This is telling you this way. Up, then this way. Then that tells you to go back. Okay. The words of power are pretty good. Let me do that real quick. Word of fix. Increases the health when a new world. Nope. Healing for safe heavens. Thank you. Alright, there's only one way for us to go. Into the theater room we go. Alright, so that allows me to change this perspective. Another horror monster. I need to get on the stage for that.
The urban legends circling Thomas Zane were a bottomless rabbit hole. I'd done some digging. To film freaks, he was a mythic auteur in the art house cinema. A rising star coming to America from Finland. But he only created one film, Tom the Poet, before he went missing, mirroring the vanishing of the main character in the movie, played by himself. The biggest mystery was around his lost film, an early work made in Finland, Nightless Night, rumored to have mystic properties. Some claimed it was a snuff film, that the ritual murder in the film was an actual murder. There were no known surviving copies, but the cult chased it as if it were their unholy grail. Just like Wake's books were.
Alright, so I can't do anything else here. I can put the Cult of the Word here. Alright, so they're waiting to do a...
Look at you, following your master into La La Land. A sad bunch of clowns in funny masks and hoods, pretending to be a secret society.
Maybe it is you who's playing a role, Mr. Casey. A role carefully laid out for you. A puppet, blindly performing the ritual steps for the glory of the cult. Huh?
fuck have you been smoking?
Nightless Night. A clip of the lost film survived. You will see, Mr. Casey. In the Nightless Night, you will finally see.
Nightless Night was Zane's film. It played a role in this story.
Alright, well, I'm supposed to switch this.
Darkness is coming.
Goodbye.
This story will lead to a lie.
I think that was overkill. Alright, so we can take this, put New York's Finest up, and see what changes. Oh!
Wait.
Alright, nothing changed there, but we can get to the projection booth now with this. Which I'm assuming is important.
The cops had gotten their 15 minutes of fame with the cult, and it had been a scream. They were the murder victims. I had to find a way into the projection booth somehow.
Alright, I'm not in the theater hall, so I can't change that over. I have to be in it. To change it over. So let's do Cult of the Lost Film.
Zane was in the clip holding my lamp. Was he playing me in his film? Zane's lamp on the screen had no light. I could transfer the light in my lamp to his. The light of the lamp shone out of the screen and revealed the door.
There we go.
Wake. Wake.
I
was back out into the night. The seedy alley away from prying eyes was a good scene for dark deeds.
Alright, let's get to the save. Okay, I can think. Hey, sometimes I can't think when so much is going on, okay? Alright, so this put me in a back lot. I'm taking a look around before I change scenes. I'm assuming
I
this
can
will...
figure this out on the plot board.
Alright. Let's do New York's Finest.
The police car felt important to the story.
Come on.
You don't think they're gonna want us to, like, cut off a finger or something for this initiation, do you?
Nah, I'm sure we'll just chant.
Are the officers Thornton and the Mulligan? You know, the two that disappeared during the top of start of the game, and then we have the manuscript telling us that they died.
Stuff. Nothing to it.
Well, it's about time. We paid our dues, made plenty of their problems disappear, dumped all those nobodies down that chute.
What we did or didn't do, it's all behind us now. We're going straight to the top, partner.
Yep, like we died and went to heaven.
Alright, that's the safe room. But they're telling me I can change the light here?
This felt correct.
What did it change? Okay, that's what it changed. Hold on, do I have more pills? Yeah. Nothing in there, because why would there be? Alright, I'm checking everywhere. This brings me to the maintenance. Alright, let's save again because I'm fucking paranoid. Where is this taking me? What's the point in being up here? But I can get to the plot board? So what if I take this off? There has to be a reason.
Someone had fallen to their death from the rooftop.
Fucking move. Don't you fucking move, or I'll blow you away.
You got me, Mr. Casey. I'm all yours. Go ahead. Ask that burning question in your mind.
How did you do it? How did you get me into that film clip without my remembering it? Talk to me, damn it!
You've seen the film? Good, good. Now you're ready to meet the Grandmaster. He's waiting for you in the projection booth where everything will be revealed, where he will project a new reality onto this one. And now, Mr. Casey, I've played my part to the end.
No! No! Crazy bastard! Why'd he jump?
The projection booth. Was that where I'd find the murder site?
Okay, meet the Grandmaster at the projection booth. Alright, so I unlock this. I don't think if I put the clip on we're gonna get anything. There's a car there. That's it. What happens if I put the Grandmaster on? Alright. Oh, that's a real person. Don't mind me, guys. Just gonna dodge you a little. Oh, there's no door here. Lovely. Joke's on you, I shut the door.
Alan Wake.
Alright, where's my shoebox? I need more flare gun ammo. Holy shit, alright. I need to stop using the flare gun so much. Let's pop some pills. Make another save. Okay. Alright, we're in the lobby. No, I think it needs to be the Grandmaster.
Shit. Can't take the words. Wake.
Alright, I need to get there. This to the theater room.
Wake. These are my words.
Alright, we're good. Shit. It was New York's Finest, I think, that allowed us to get up there. Or does it need to be the Grand Master?
This was dark, but the story had to be dark.
Do I have to interact with that, or do I have to go up? Nope, I have to go interact with the door. Okay. So this needs to go to Grandmaster. Now my question is, if I light a flare, can I walk with it? Here's the door to the dark world.
I found myself in a maze of film equipment. There had to be a way to the projection booth from here. I wasn't alone.
Oh, this is so cool.
I'm here, you son of a bitch. Show yourself. The Grand Master, my ass. You're a clown in a mask.
Oh, I love this. The whole noir style. I would really like some batteries.
I was back where I started. A loop within a loop. I had to keep going.
Alright, back to this bullcrap.
I'm here, you son of a bitch. Show yourself. Who was that? Who said that? The Grand Master, my ass. You're a clown in a mask.
The Casey in the story was losing it. I wasn't far behind.
We couldn't go that way, so now there's a new door.
I was back at the beginning again. I had to keep going. Find a way to the murder site.
I'm here, you son of a bitch. Show yourself. Who was that? Who said that? That's a real clever trick, asshole. You can run, but you can't hide. The Grand Master, my ass. You're a clown in a mask. I'm not the one wearing a mask here, you moron. Why don't you come here and say that to my face, buddy? Then we'll see who's the moron.
Alright, so this is different now. The door moved. Okay.
Something went wrong. I've written it so many times and it always fails. It fails. I'm doing something wrong. I forget. What's wrong? Is there something wrong with me? Am I wrong somehow? Am I missing something? Skipping over some vital beat? Alright, I have to write. Sure, of course. I mean, that's a given. That's a given. I wrote departure, that worked. Now we're fine. Maybe there's a missing step before return. What's between departure and return? The tasks, the challenge, the lesson, initiation. Yeah, I haven't written that. To master this place, to set things up, can't go to return before initiation. That's right, that feels right. Initiation. I have to write initiation.
So now he's like, yeah, return isn't working. We need to do something different. The different is to write initiation because return's already fucked. But return is where her daughter died. So does that mean we can't change it?
I was back at the beginning again. I had to keep going. Find a way to the murder
Son
site.
of a bitch! Show yourself! Who was that? Shut up! Shut up! Shut...
Who's there? Look, you got the wrong guy. I'm not Alex Casey. I only play him in the movies. He's just a fictional character.
What's going on here?
You don't have to kill me. You don't have to go get that knife and stab me. You can just give up and go back. Forget about the ritual sacrifice to open the way forward. Oh no. Oh no, you don't. You'll be sorry.
Well, only one way to progress.
What the fuck?
This is Coffee World?
I was getting close.
God forgive if I actually know where the hell I'm going for once.
Welcome, Alex Casey. You've done well. You've played your role perfectly.
Everything out of your mouth is a damn lie. The only place any of this makes any sense is in your psychotic brain.
As a fictional character in a story, you've fulfilled your purpose. You brought the writer of the story here. You can go now, Casey.
No, I'm not going anywhere before I get some answers. How was I in that movie? Why does all this feel so familiar? What? Who the fuck are you? Who the fuck am I? No!
And welcome to you, Alan Wake.
What the hell?
This is the ritual to lead you on. We're just one step away from your final destination, Mr. Wake. But first, here's an unanswered mystery for you. If Casey was fictional, and you assumed his role as a detective, are you now fictional too? Whose story are you living, Mr. Wake?
The visions were getting under my skin, coming too close for comfort. Not a separate layer, but mingling with my own reality in the dark place.
We're going back to the Alan. Are you even real, or are you just part of someone else's bigger story? Okay, that's not a door. That's not a door.
Dead end. This can't be right. Did I miss something?
That's the Ferris wheel.
The mask was the key. I was traveling deeper into the dark place. The hole in the wall was growing at the same pace, dogging my footsteps, like my unwanted shadow moving in the corner of my eye. It wasn't my writing. I didn't know what it was. A terrible prophecy. A curse looming over me.
So this is the darkness pulling Mulligan and Thornton in because they killed that lady. And now they're dead in this world. A pale balloon in the sky float and sink deeper. Night springs when bright falls for the sleeper. The surface disturbed, the reflection now a traitor. In the cavity of the skull turned into a crater. This is a ritual to leave you on. Your friends will meet him when you are gone. Again, going back into Scratch being out when I'm not there.
This is how I could help her.
Saga Anderson, listen. I've been tricked. Scratch wrote returned.
I tried to fix the story, but he stopped me before I reached the end. He has it now. It's the key to escape.
What do you mean, escape? You're a Scratch.
I need to stop him. I need to stop him before he gets out.
We haven't seen this
He's
part of
after
Saga.
Alice. I'm still trapped, but I'm making progress. I wrote you in to be the story's hero. Scratch made a horror story. I need to match the genre. It has to be dark, but the hero can break through, save her family, save us all.
Save her family? Are you talking about my family?
Yes, whatever you're doing, it's working. You just need to keep going.
We have family in the horror story.
I can't wait to see this part of Saga.
I was closer now. Closer than ever before. But there was no time to lose. Everything was hanging in the balance. I could still lose it all. Parliament Tower. I had to make it work this time. I could stop Scratch, get the manuscript, fix its ending.
At least you have a goal. Now, this is the point where once I go to Parliament Tower, I'm forced to play Saga, and it's auto-switching from there. I have no control over who I can play and when. So let's go. In the poem, wandering the shadows in the dark ocean, forever searching for a way to find the love of his life. Nightless Night, a Thomas Zane movie.
There wasn't enough alcohol in this city to drown the memories of this nightmare. But I'd damn well try. This case would never be closed. I had more questions now than at the start. The irony of being trapped in a postmodern detective story. I felt watched. The eyes of some unseen audience on me. I wanted to turn to the hidden camera and tell them to fuck off. But I didn't know where to look to break the fourth wall. There would always be another case for Casey. A million stories in this dark city. The night opened up to welcome me. I walked into her arms. Roll credits.
God, I love this game. Part 1? Alright, I need to... Wait, did they put a whole fucking movie? Okay, lobby, I need to take off this so I can actually leave. There we go. Is there a way for me to get to Parliament Tower from here? Locked doors, yeah. Alright. Hey! Batteries! You do love me!
The
I'm
phone was
coming,
ringing
Alice.
again. Somehow I sensed it wasn't Zane this time.
I'm so worried for Alice. He's so hesitant to pick it up.
Hello? It wasn't Zane. It wasn't Scratch either. Huh? You're me? Me? I don't understand. There's a lot I don't understand.
The dark place operates in loops. Time is a story. I'm calling you from a different point in that story.
From the future? I'm never getting out of here, am I?
Yes, you will. And no, you won't. And that is by your own choice.
What does that mean?
I'm sorry for what you'll have to go through. Alice's photos you found from the shoebox in the talk show basement. Before you can go to Parliament Tower, you must put them in the shoebox at her statue at the plaza. To help you, to help Alice, to help Saga Anderson.
I'm my own Deus Ex Machina? Really?
All right. So basically, future Alan is telling us that we need
How many writers does it take to finish a story?
So now the phone that's been leading us through the dark place is future Alan, who is like, yes, you're going to get out, but no, you're not. Saying that we're still going to be trapped here at the end of the game. However, to protect Alice and to protect Saga, we need to put the pictures into the shoebox for them.
One for each draft. It's the same writer, but in a different point in time. I'd follow the steps he laid out for me. Alice's photos from the talk show building basement. Adi had guided me there. I bring the photos to the shoebox by the statue.
I do what they tell me to do. This is gonna help them. It's now Alice's statue. It used to be Alan. Oh. We switched? What happens if we try to switch back? Oh, that's why. I can't get inside.
It's closed. No. The building was condemned. Closed up. Something was wrong. Something was missing. I had to get inside.
Basically, I can't continue at all until I do.
I couldn't force it open.
I think there's one over here. Yeah, so I can't do anything until I progress her story. This is the end of the switching. If I switch, nothing's gonna happen. Alright, that's good to know. Alright. Let's continue with Saga now. So I guess now we're kind of forced to continue on. I'm gonna save since we just did all of Alan parts as I walk in a fucking circle. Alright. We still have some light running around to do. We need to go to the Oh Dear Diner. And there is a cult stash down here. And we have to do the profile board.
Burst in here and expect others to clean up after them.
Another cult stash?
Oh, goody. Another puzzle. 1, 2, 3. Well, there's a 6.
Well, at least the fishes are biting again. Yeah, they didn't like all that hubbub earlier, poor things.
There's 9. I'm missing another number somewhere. I'm looking. Hello, Cold Stash? So it goes 1, 2, 3 from highest to lowest. And you know those numbers. So we know it's 6. We know it's 9. Okay, apparently we can just guess it. The last number. If you steal it from the cult will come for you. Ooh, inventory upgrade. Hells yeah. We kind of needed that. Okay, We need to go to the Oh Dear Diner because there's a screwdriver door.
He wouldn't just wander off and not tell us. Especially after all the weirdness at the lodge. I'm worried, Jules.
Well, I'm fucking worried too. You just had to follow some stupid internet rumors and solve the riddle of Bright Falls.
He wouldn't just... You didn't have to come. It's not my fault we got caught in the middle of an active occurrence. Look, we just need to find Marcy.
Oh, you're not Rose. You don't think they would mind, right? Dear Diary, Alan contacted me again today. There was a message from me hidden in the newspaper. He wanted to make sure I was ready for his arrival. What a silly thing to even ask. Of course I'm ready. Duh, Alan. Oh, and Norman got into the dried apricots at work again. I swear we'll have to fumigate that place. Dear Diary, some guy in the diner got mad that I brought him a piece of cherry pie and demanded a free piece of apple, but he totally ordered cherry. And when I pointed out that here he took 2 bites of the cherry, he said he thought it was apple. Apple pie and cherry pie don't look the same. I told him he could order another piece, but he had to pay for it, and he got so mad and started screaming about leaving me a bad review, like I care about reviews. Anyway, I took away his pie and told him baby shouldn't be eating sweets. He shouted a little bit and left. Some people. Dear Diary, Cynthia's been acting up lately. I think she's turning into a you-know-what. Lots of you-know-what's been popping up lately. I'll keep an eye on it. If things got a hand, I can always get out the rifle. I'm sure Alan would appreciate me keeping the place safe. I want the map. Your location, locked door.
It won't open.
It says there's a cult stash over here.
Stay at the lodge in case Marcy shows up, and the other one should go out looking for her.
You need bolt cutters for this? Wait, where does that door go? Oh, this is
another cult box.
This is where we get Alice's thing behind the police station? Yeah, okay. I know exactly where this is. This was in the first game. Work log, 01 January 1st. Overplus Town Hall was complaining about poor TV reception, hopefully not due to the paint job. January 17th. Took a photo of a giant moose statue in the park. Great memento. February 2nd. Damn dogs keep digging up the flowers. 31st. Park's trash can needed fresh coat of paint, painted an extra layer. March 3rd. Tried painting the large tree in the park, but weather was too hot. Cooled down on a bench in a sheltered area and had an epiphany. Replace screw on park bench. I'm gonna have to go all around town for this, ain't I? Alright, let's see what he painted. They talked about a lot of painting. Trash can in the park, painted an extra layer. Alright. Trash can in the park. The tree, tried painting tree, but weather was too hot. Tree in the park. And the last one, trash can needed extra paint. overprivileged town hall folks complaining about poor TV reception, hopefully not due to the paint job. All right, so that's 2 and 3, and then there is a TV painted in reception. All right, is it reception of the old of what's his face? All right, let's check over here. The only place with a reception, I think, is in the lounge. Hi, sir. They said they painted a TV in here. I'm getting nothing. So is there a different place that would have a reception? I don't think there's a TV in here. I'll check. Well, hello, sir. Oh, all right. I mean, if need be, I can probably brute force the last one. Would the police station have a reception area? Because the Oh Dear Diner doesn't. It's just that one room. Okay, so they said...
Remember how it went last time? The sacrifices we made? The pain? It's happening again.
They said they painted a trash can. Okay, so we got... I'm drawing it. All right, so there's that. Then it was a tree in the park. It got too hot to paint the tree in the park, so he painted so he took a break in the gazebo. I just don't know where the fuck reception is. Oh my god. Yeah, I'd say that's reception. That, and then that. Monsters live in the woods. Yes, they do. Alright, I think it's time to do the mind board. I'm sorry. Alright, so I can't talk to no one there. I need to do a full upgrade.
To Saga, with a heightened survival instinct kicking in, it seemed like she had just squeezed down the trigger of her pistol once, as the Taken was coming closer and closer, but the gun kept firing again and again faster than possible, like she was rapidly pulling the trigger.
Alright, so that's done. We can't do profiling, let's do a case board.
Get the clicker to wake, and make him fix his attempt to play God. That's the plan. But the FBC have him.
Yeah, we can't do anything there. It's been a while since we've done this.
I already took care of all this. Tor is here, in the overlap. Gotta find him and get the fuck out.
We did this as well.
Wake wrote Logan into the story. He had no right to use her like this. There is still time to make him fix it. I won't give him a choice.
Oh, alright. Cynthia and Thor. Fact versus fiction.
Tor and Odin can actually speak with me in my mind place.
The mind place
Thanks to
is
their
some
own
mental
powers.
It lets me inside people's head see the truth. I'm a seer, can see into people's head. Tor and Odin are aware of the mind place as well. The man she drove away.
Your dad was a complicated bastard. Always thinking too many steps ahead. That's not how we work. There was trouble, and then he was gone. I didn't handle it well. Freya didn't want anything to do with me after that. I
Called
can't
to the
blame
tree. Holy shit. All
The
right.
way Tor behaved? I'm surprised my mom hung around for as long as she did. But he is genuinely sorry. Tor and Odin are my relatives. The evidence fits with what I know is true. It's a lot to process.
That's done. Not fanatics, no signs of any indoctrination. Messy group of enthusiastic things. Members are regular folks. Locals, disorganized but dedicated. Symbols and attire have no deeper meaning. We're done with that. The main story.
Overlaps require pieces of art to enter. Is that because of the Dark Place's focus on art?
Area with the overlap. The clicker acts as an amplifier. Dark presence. How to stop. Okay, so this goes with the clicker. Because only Wake can edit the story.
Ugh. Wake needs to be the one to rewrite the ending. And I'll need to keep an eye on him. The story doesn't affect me like it does other people. Because of who I am.
So the story...
Because of my family.
So, according to this, Saga's unaffected, and the reason why people around her is like, yo, your daughter drowned, and she's like, no, she didn't. They're like, yes, she did. Why are you acting like that? It's like, okay. But the reason is because she's a seer from the Anderson family, that it makes her immune to the effects of it. Alan part, we had to go to Zane's film, in which we learned that the Grand Master of it, and that their goal of the cult was to take Alan out of the dark place. I'm presumably to kill. but they didn't say to catch you up. Outside of that, really nothing else has happened other than we get told that Alice is in danger. Scratch is going to go kill her. We get told that the person on the phone that's been calling us is future Alan, and he's telling us in order to help Alice live and Saga live and save her family, I need to get the photos that I took from the basement, which was optional, and put them in the shoebox at Alice's statue in the middle of Parliament Square. We did that. We cannot continue with Alan's story anymore. But future Alan, when he says, wait, does this mean I'll get out? He goes, yes and no. Yes, you'll get out, but no, you will choose to stay. And I can't tell you the reason why you choose to stay, other than you're still going to be trapped here. So we kind of got a nod of what's going to be happening with Alan in a degree, that I don't think he's escaping the dark place. All right, so I'm missing 1 there, 3 in Watery, and 1 in Cauldron Lake. All right, and then it should just be the story. It tells me I have clues, but I can't use them currently. And then it's just the Alex Casey lunchbox. Then we'll be somewhat caught up. No, but we're doing pretty good, meaning that we're only missing 2 in Cauldron Lake, 1 in Bright Falls, and 2 there. So, like, we're definitely getting closer to the end, to where it's just going to be just cleanups. I need to go to the station.
Power's out. Always a good sign. There's Taken inside.
Wait, what door is locked in here? So there's a cold stash downstairs where I need bolt cutters. This is just a locked door.
Holding cells. Is that where they're keeping Wake? Door is locked, though.
Alright, so I can't go in there. There is a container back here.
Anyone here?
I'm here, in the closet.
Agent Estevez? Is that you?
Anderson? Didn't I tell you to fuck off?
Looks like it's a good thing I didn't.
Looks like. My leg's busted, so I'm gonna need your help. Listen, there is a person out there with you invaded by something that we call the Shadow, and if you don't...
Taken. Yeah, I'll handle it.
Oh, so they're basically saying it's gonna be our problem. Got it!
You was starving.
That's what we call a fuck you. Nice, clean, and concise.
All clear, Estevez. That leg doesn't look good.
Feels even worse.
Remember, Estevez is from
Thanks
Control.
for saving the rest of me. We should talk.
What happened here?
Where to fucking start? We came to check out a system alert at Cauldron Lake, but it's worse than we could handle. Real boondoggle. The police, my own agents, most were invaded before we could even react.
What is the
What did
FBC
the
doing here?
FBC come here to do?
Bright Falls is the site of a recurring Altered World event. The Shadow is stronger than we expected. We're low on resources, problems at HQ. But we do have equipment for dealing with the shaded threat. We were just caught off guard before we could set it up.
Have you found my partner, Agent Casey?
Yeah, we found him. Out in the woods. He had a close encounter with the Shadow, and it did something to him.
Is he okay?
He's alive. We took him down to the morgue for an examination. Haven't heard anything since the attack.
Where is Wake? I know what's going on here. Wake can fix this.
Alan Wake is a para-utilitarian. The word's a mouthful, so you know it's serious. We have him locked up in the holding cells per protocol. He's connected to the Shadow in some way.
Estevez, I need to see Wake. How do I get into the cell block?
Okay. Protocols don't mean that much at this point anyway. Don't make me regret this, Anderson.
They're having problems because Control
Until the
happened,
power's
and it
back
kind
on,
of
the door
broke
to the-
all of the FBC. Trench, the current director, kind of leading Jesse to take over his role, and then they're still trying to recover from the Hiss attack. The Control's taking a while to get back to order because they pretty much lost everything. They lost like 90% of staff. They're having problems with funding beforehand. So it's just
Holding
a
cells
shit
won't
show right
open.
now.
There's a fuse box downstairs in the basement. Here. You'll need these keys.
Back into the morgue, huh? Fantastic.
Research proposal reply: Alan Wake cult connections. Alright, in 2010, writer and suspected para-utilitarian Alan Wake was reported to have disappeared into Cauldron Lake, a known threshold site. 3 years later, a small group responsible for multiple killings was arrested in New York City by federal investigations. The murders were recreations of deaths found in the writings of Alan Wake. Interrogations with the murderers revealed they saw Wake as some sort of a prophet, describing themselves as a cult, and considered his novel to be sacred text. As Wake was missing at the time, it's unlikely that he had any personal involvement with this cult. At least there's no evidence supporting to that idea. Soon after the New York cult was detained, an organization known as the Cult of the Tree began operating around Cauldron Lake. The same area Wake disappeared. This is now the second organization branding themselves as a cult with a direct physical connection to Alan Wake. Operating in the local location he was last seen in. I propose that this is not a coincidence and would like permission to search between Lake and Colt in the Tree. See file 14545326 for full proposal. Emergency incident report: the Lake House research facility WA03 at Cauldron Lake, WA, has been compromised. Case unknown. The incident was visually confirmed by Agent Estevez when she visited the facility to make contact with Dr. Marmot, and Dr. Marmot, head of operations at the Lake House. The facility itself is reported being in damaged state, with no living staff found during a brief search. A longer search is not possible due to an active AW in the area requiring all available resources. Investigations and containment were not possible with current personnel. Emergency dispatch of response and rescue staff is requested. The investigation department has no knowledge of the Lake House recent research or projects due to worsening communications and cooperation since HQ went dark. As a result, this report cannot determine the incident's cause without further investigation. Oh, so after Control and Jesse takes over, they just outright lost connection with Control HQ. Don't forget, A equals 1, B equals 2, C equals 3, I equals 9, J equals 0, K equals 1, L equals 2. So they all go in order of 1 to 10, and then they reset. So M would be 3, N would be 4, O would be 5, P would be 6. Okay. The battles regain your mind. Revolutionary. Okay, so I'm assuming because it's a 3-part thing, it's going to be maybe the first letter, part 1, part 2, part 3. So we got Q. We got B, which is 2. And then we got W. All right, so let's do Q. So M is 3, N is 4, O is 5, P is 6, Q is 7, R is 8, S is 9, T is 0. U would be 1, V would be 2, W would be 3. So that means this should be 7, 2, 3.
I'm sure Sheriff Breaker wouldn't mind me borrowing this.
Stop right there. Oh, that's an upgraded shotgun. And we got 2 achievements. I'll be back. I'm full on inventory.
Okie dokie. I don't like the sounds coming
This
from
is not the right way. I have a case to get back to.
Oh, fuck off! It is so hard to believe I wanted to fucking do inventory. Alright, so we need to go to the basement. To go to the basement, we go down here.
Did you read me, Anderson?
I read you. Have you had our frequency this entire time?
Eavesdropping is a big part of the job. But no, I got it from your partner. Anderson, look for a fuse to replace the blown out one in the fuse box. That should get the power going again.
Yeah. On it. Another locked box.
/1. Is it the amount of lines? So it's 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Beware the cult of the tree. Oh, thank God, a shoebox. Alright, I don't think I need 18 fucking mega flares. Do you concur? Alright, let's move these around. So I have some fucking semblance of inventory. Handgun ammo. Shotgun ammo. Rifle ammo. And then we got arrows. Flashbangs. And then those. Let's quick slot this to be there. Alright, I think we're good. I'm gonna save. Because I'm a paranoid person. I heard water. Oh shit, I didn't take batteries. I'll take 1 mega flare, alright? No. 2 mega flares? We'll take 2 mega flares.
Stay the fuck down!
Casey! Is that you?
Anderson?
Hold your fire! I'm coming in!
Hey, Anderson. Like what I've done with the place?
Hmm.
Oh, you're here!
Could use a bit more light.
Funny.
How are you holding up?
Don't give me that worried look, Anderson. It's a flesh wound. Gave me a chance to have a nice chat about ex-wives with Kieran. Agent Estevez, I mean.
Making new friends, huh? I'm jealous. Are you sure you're okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. What's the situation on your end?
What happened at the hotel?
Wake was telling the truth about the cult being after him. That thing,
So we got profiling on him.
It's real, too. I saw it. A fucked up monster cloud. Wake tried to warn me. It knocked me out. FBC found me in the woods later.
Watery turned out to be a good lead. Found the clicker and the cult. But the horror story's changing reality. Like Wake said it would. Logan, she's, the story claims she died here. But we can stop it.
Wait, Saga. What do you, Logan is gone. She has been. For a long time.
Casey's affected by the horror story, too.
Yep.
I'm fighting for them all now. I'm gonna fix this, Casey. You, Logan, all of it. I just need to get the power back on first.
Yeah, give him hell, Anderson. Just remember, some things in life can't be fixed with a light switch. As for the power problem, here, I found a fuse on those poor bastards there.
I'll take care of it. Stay put, Casey. I'll let you know when it's safe.
I'm not... Where...
Alright, so I can profile him.
I can tell something is wrong. What's happening to Casey?
I'm a goner. Swell. A shadow crawling under my skin. In my head. Call my ex. Tell her I'm sorry. Terminal case, Casey.
Something is wrong with him. He's hurt worse than he says. He's scared.
I can't talk to him anymore. Where do I put the fuse in? Hand flare, break room. Up back here. All right.
Anderson, good news, bad news. You can get to the cell block now, but the shaded hostiles that were in there are on the loose.
Thanks for the heads up.
All right. While I am somewhat safe, we're going to take a quick break, and I'll be right back. Oh. All right, we're back. Thank you so much for waiting. I got some water. All right, so crazy fuckers. Reload.
Good job, Saga. Now keep moving.
I kind of like how she tells you when the people are taken care of. Wait, was that Casey yelling? You good? Okay, Casey's good. It's like Estevez has...
God! Couldn't escape its gravity. Banners to be hung!
Well, they took him. That took a...
Situation is under control, Estevez. Coming back up.
Copy.
Oh, is that all I needed to do? Yeah, I actually have more rifle ammo than anything. We did that station. All right, let's come up. Alan, in question mark, hold on. In quotation mark, is currently in the holding cells upstairs. But we let the Taken out when we turn the power back on. And we're on something called Scratch. So that should put you into a current mindset. Dude, this poor fucking police station can't catch a fucking break.
Anderson, over here. Behind the counter. Got a little cramped in that closet.
Is the FBC sending any help?
We were the help. Well, us in the lake house. But we still have bureau gear specifically engineered to fight this threat. It's stored in the back lot. We were setting it up when the Taken interrupted us. We have light arrays, a containment cell, etc., etc. We are not out of this fight yet.
What's at the lake house?
It's a bureau research facility at Cauldron Lake set up to study the effects of this AWE. When I got into town, I went there for backup. The whole station is lost, taken by the Shadow. Lost a lot of agents. Barely got out myself.
Lake House is the DLC in which you play Jessie. So
what's going on?
She is doing stuff.
Hell of a time avoiding those Taken. Ended up back here. Anyway, I wanted to warn you that we have the Koskela brothers in the cells as well. They're the ringleaders of the Cult of the Tree. Don't let your guard down.
Wish me luck.
According to the Luck and Probability Department, it's statistically bad luck to wish people good luck during a crisis.
Thanks.
Really? You have to be like that? 1 second. This?
Saga. Fucking FBI, FBC, you government fucks all fucking this up for us! Let us the fuck out!
You're the leaders of the cult. You're not going anywhere.
Wake will ruin everything. Get rid of him, Saga! You fucking shut me! Typical government stooge. Let me out so I can kill him, that fucker! You come to our town and act like you know what you're dealing with, but you have no fucking idea! Let us out! You can't stop it, none of you can. We can take care of this. We've been preparing for this.
Can you blame them? they've been working on trying to figure out how to deal with this fucking shit. Now that they can, they're like, oh, well, now what do we do? It's like, oh, okay. Agent Young held his coupler up to the light. The equipment was all accounted for. He tickled the boxes, satisfied. A noise on the other side of the backlock made him pause. He peered into the darkness. Nothing. Shrugging. He sighed and dated the farm. Estevez wanted everything ready. Just in case, Young appreciated a cautious leader. Estevez had held it together even after the oldest house has gone dark. Young began to head inside. The local sheriff's station was a tight fit, but at least they had a coffee machine. Young felt optimistic. The paramilitary was already in custody. Another clatter behind him, closer this time. He turned, hand on his holster. He called out to the darkness. The station has been seized by the Federal Bureau of Control. You are not authorized to be here. Suddenly, the lights flickered, went off. Young couldn't see a thing. Then inside the station, the screams began.
I don't have the key.
Saga, do you have it?
You wrote Logan into the story. You told me yourself. From the dark place.
Listen, Scratch is coming. He's close. He's almost here.
My daughter is dead because of...
Okay, but as Alan going through, his hair is not slicked back like that. It's that crazy over the part, going wavy down.
You. She's a child. What the fuck is wrong with you?
I'm trying to fix this. I will fix this. I'll save everyone, but we're running out of time. I need the clicker.
I have the clicker. You will fix this. You will save my daughter. Promise me.
Yes, I promise. But we're out of time. Hurry!
I don't trust this.
Don't fucking give it to him! He's a fucking monster, Saga!
Wake?
There it is. We've been waiting for you, motherfucker. I'm gonna fucking destroy you!
I love these two. Did he just kill Yako? Oh, this is awesome.
Shit. It's Scratch. He was pretending to be Wake. The plan is fucked. Estevez, come in. Scratch is here. How do I stop him?
Bad news. The containment unit isn't prepped, but the light array should affect him.
How do I activate the lights?
I can turn them on from here.
I need more time.
Oh god, this is gonna be fucked. Okay. Oh, it's gonna be really fucking fucked up. Okay. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. This is gonna probably be the hardest one I have.
It's Scratch. He was pretending to be Wake. The plan is fucked. Estevez, come in. Scratch is here. How do I stop him?
Bad news. The containment unit isn't prepped, but the light array should affect him.
Fuck. How do I activate the lights?
I can turn them on from here. But you need to prime the 3 power cores first. The glowing FBC generator cubes.
Another core activated.
Only one left. Doing great.
There we go. I know they gave it to me for a reason.
Scratch was here. He'll be back. What the fuck do we do now?
End of chapter. All right. Shit's fucked. Shit hit the fan. Let's go. So that doesn't work. Fucking poor Yako.
Scratch's wake's double. He tricked us. He almost got the clicker from me. The whole plan has gone out the window. How could we get this so wrong?
Textbook boondoggle.
You said it, Anderson. It's a shit show. So what's the plan?
Scratch pretended to be Wake to trick us.
He almost won me over. I should have trusted my gut. Had a bad feeling about him when we found him at the lake. When that insane monster cloud came at me in the woods, I saw a face inside it. Wake's. I think he was always a monster. Always Scratch.
Okay.
The FBC usually handles stuff like this, right? Any thoughts?
Hold up. You brought a paranatural object in here without telling me and then almost handed it over to a hostile entity?
I didn't know if I could trust you. That was a mistake. So was believing Scratch. But it's not too late. I just need to understand more.
You got that right. Let's start acting like we're on the same side, yeah?
The horror story's changing reality. It made it so my daughter died here, even though she's supposed to be back home in Virginia. Do you know if that's...
AWEs are localized distortions of reality. The area outside town might not be affected. Sometimes they expand, sometimes they fizzle out. If we can make sure it's the latter, your kid might be fine.
The whole thing is a nightmare. I can't let my family be torn apart.
Having family isn't easy in this line of work. The late nights, travel, alternate realities threatening their existence. My ex-wife couldn't take it.
Karen, you're better off without her. I know I am.
So tell me what I'm missing. The FBC must know something.
Good news, we have Bureau intel on all of this. Bad news, it's highly classified. Good news, consider yourself deputized into the Federal Bureau of Control. Here's a key to the cell where we keep the files. Happy reading.
Okay. Thanks. Go team.
Nothing like saying, here you go. It's your fucking problem now.
One more thing, the lake house. I didn't give you all the details earlier, but now that you're part of the team, I can really let loose. Misery loves company.
What happened at the lake house?
No. 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 I don't want to do the Lake House DLC. Give me that. I don't want to do a 6-hour campaign till after I get done with this.
What happened at the lake house?
Not yet. I got... Not making that mistake. The lake house is technically part of the actual story. Like, Night Springs is like a big what ifs. One you play as Jesse, I think. One you play as Rose. And one I think you play as Alex. Lake House DLC, I believe you play Estevez. And it's actual, like, story that's important. But I want to finish this game because it's post-content DLC. I love it. Just like happy reading. Read 2 files. Okay, 4 files.
The cult didn't trust Wake. Or is it Scratch?
Transcript of interview subject Alan Wake, suspected paramilitarian. Carrion Estevez, lead agent, location Bright Falls. Mr. Wake, have you been taken into the FBC custody and will receive an in-depth interrogation at a later date. But now I need to ask if there's anything you can tell us regarding the incident at the hotel. Anything we may need to know. There is a force you don't understand, a presence. It's after me. It wants to consume me, consume everything. Yes, you mentioned this dark place before. Why does it want you? It feeds on artists, on the art they create. It wants me because of my writing, but it can be in any form of art, any artistic expression, music, painting, film, photography. It can feed on any of it, all of it. You have to believe me. We are well aware of this entity, Mr. Wake. We have been tracking the situation here for a long time now. You yourself has been on a radar for over a decade. I'm sure that those nuts in the research department are going to love checking you out. Hey, make a note to redact that before submission. Let's get back on track. You mentioned a light switch earlier. Where is it now? I don't know. But I need it. I can't end this without it. Will you help me get it? Mr. Wake, you are in custody pending charges for breaching a numerous federal violation codes. We are not going to give you a suspected paranatural object. You're not fucking listening to me. We're listening just fine. Now, do you have any accomplices? Fuck you. Let me the fuck out of here. It's coming for me. We're all in danger. Interview was terminated due to subject being uncooperative.
Wake isn't the first person the dark presence disguised itself as.
Report supplement reply the shadow through extensive interviews with witnesses of AW2 35. Additional details regarding shadow A-0-10 has been discovered. Redacted and redacted, both present during the AWE, reported seeing a woman named Barbara Jagger in Bright Falls at the time. Jagger is a former actress and Bright Falls resident who immigrated with the filmmaker Thomas Zane from Finland and was reported to have drowned in Cauldron Lake during redacted AWE in 1970. Research staff has concluded that Jagger's appearance is a likely case of the shadows manifesting in human form. Research is ongoing as the nature of this connection between the shadow and the physical signatures available for it to mimic. Current hypotheses are A, the shadow can only manifest as artists or individuals tangibly involved in the creation of art who have operated within a physical range of Cauldron Lake. B, the shadow can manifest as any individual contained, definition needed, within Cauldron Lake. Research is actively ongoing. See file 3845311873 for full report. Redacted and redacted both present. I'm assuming it's Barry and Alice.
The lake is a gateway to the dark place.
Deployment order at approximately 1900 hours on September 13th, 2023. Readings from our remote surveillance unit monitoring Cauldron Lake. A known threshold to what researchers theorize is the origin dimension of A40, the shadow past acceptable limits. Attempts to contact FBC Research Facility WA03, codenamed the Lake House, was unsuccessful. On-site event verification is not possible. Response procedures are initiated with immediate effect. Lead Agent K. Estevez will mobilize Investigation Unit Beta from the remote operation site redacted. All available shadow-specific equipment, Lot 411B, has been approved for use in the field. To confirm an active event, if an active AWE is occurring, the dispatch team will identify its nature and severity, limit exposure, and attempt to contain and neutralize all the source. If no event is active, check monitoring equipment, perform a limited profile sweep of the area, and check status of the lake house and its staff. Additional information, relevant operatives in the area included Cult of the Tree, Redacted, and Alan Wake are currently missing.
What the hell is a para-utilitarian?
Item classification request 19-F. Description para-utility. Based on reports, the item is a light switch found from a lamp cord, which was severed cord still attached. Eyewitness accounts suggest that the item possesses the ability to alter reality, the changes being based on blank when using a capable para-utilitarian. Parsing this item's effect from that of the Cauldron Lake's threshold responsible for reoccurring AWEs in the area is difficult because the only reported uses of the item have occurred near this threshold. Without more data, we cannot confirm the item intensifies the effect of a threshold or vice versa, or if there's no question whatsoever. Recorded material from Dr. Hartman after becoming a redacted have been revealed that Alan Wake eliminated Barbara Jagger, likely a physical manifestation of a redacted, by inserting the light switch into the chest and flipping the switch. The item has been confirmed to be used in 2010 to turn fictional writing into reality. However, it is unclear if the restrictions and limitations of this effect are. In conclusion, the light switch is a possible object of power, but the team cannot conclusively classify the item based on a secondhand accounts. Proper examination and testing is required in order to determine the classification and precise effect on the item.
Don't need to go over all this again. I need to know what information I can still trust.
Talk to someone. All right. Cult of the Tree. The story.
The clicker amplifies any changes to reality suggested by a piece of art. Makes them permanent. The dark presence is vulnerable against bright light.
Okay.
At least that makes sense.
We're running out of room here. These are all for later. The previous murders? No. Cult sashes. Alright, so we're still missing one at Cauldron Lake and 3 in Watery. Alright, now we need to profile. We can do Tor, Wake, and Scratch. Let's do Tor.
Wake told me the clicker would fix this. But Wake was actually Scratch. How can I trust anything he said?
The artist must conclude his work. He rides a storm on your piece. Wake up and smell the danger. We told you already, kiddo. What Tom said about the light switch is true. Don't let the story confuse you. You need him to write the ending you want. The clicker can make that ending come true.
But we don't have Wake. Everything we knew about the clicker was true. He wasn't lying.
Nope. Alright, wake, scratch, wake, scratch, wake, scratch, wake.
I assumed Wake escaped the dark place. Is it possible he's still there?
The Big Apple in an ocean of darkness. Gone diving. Note from my editor. You're using the wrong tense. Trapped in a loop. My friends will meet him when I'm gone.
Wake is still trapped in the dark place. Maybe he always was.
They keep saying about him being stuck in a loop. Is that why there's a future Alan talking to past Alan? Alan is just keep going through the events of initiation until we get him out?
Scratch was pretending to be Wake. Manipulating me. What does he want from me? No! I'm in control here. It's my mind place. He's powerful. Too powerful. Just his presence here makes me feel sick. Like a wave of terror through my head. I feel his single-minded drive to get the clicker.
Alright, we need to go talk to Estevez now.
You really don't remember Logan living in Virginia with me and David?
I remember you and David having problems. You needed a break. You and Logan moved to Watery and then Logan, oh, that awful thing happened. After you came back to work, I thought you'd be the perfect partner for this case, if you were willing to return to the area.
Okay. That's enough. The story is changing your memories. What you're remembering is fiction. Logan is alive. I'm not divorced. We never moved here. I remember the truth.
No. Wake or Scratch, whoever that was, said the story could be used to attack us. We all need to question what's real. With that said, how do we know the story isn't giving you false
Hi,
hope?
Norma.
I can't convince them. I just need to change the story. Scratch told me the clicker can be used to change the story. Does that match your understanding of this thing?
Yeah, the light switch is a paranatural item, maybe even an object of power. We have verified reports that Alan Wake was in possession of it during the AWE here back in 2010. It definitely has power. We know that much.
I can come up with a plan. I always do.
Okay. Wake still trapped there.
Wake is trapped in the dark place. He's been reaching out, communicating with me in the overlaps. The clicker can fix this, but I can't use it without Wake. Tor knows about this stuff. Wake is still in the dark place.
Here we go.
We live and breathe rock and roll. From the silence of screams, from the fever of dreams. The clicker can amp up other works of art, not just Tom's writing. Anything created with passion. The dark power of the lake will make it creep into reality. But if the holder of the clicker believes in the art, they can make it all come true in the flick of a switch.
I can use the clicker without Wake. Only Wake's writing can change the horror story. But I can use the clicker to change something else. Like getting Wake out of the dark place.
Okay.
I will use the clicker to change reality and bring Wake back at Cauldron Lake. I'll need the right work of art, but that won't be a problem.
Okay, is that what I needed?
I've got it now. I just need to tell the others what to do and fix everything. For good. So we need Wake to fix the story, right? That hasn't changed. So here's what I have. Wake's still trapped in the dark place, under the lake. I think we can use the clicker to get him out. But first, we need a work of art. Something other than his story. And that'll get him here.
I'm not filling out the paperwork for this one. I wouldn't know where to start.
Okay.
But I'm sold.
Okay. Look, this feels like something that once we get the ball rolling, there's no turning back. You sure you have it all figured out?
So, this is the beginning of the end of the game. To travel to Cauldron Lake, you need to save your game before. Exploring to travel other areas will be limited if you can choose this. Okay.
Not just yet. Give me a moment.
Okay, Anderson. You let me know when you're ready.
Okay. So one, I need to take a break, aka Val really needs to pee. Two, there is still stuff in Watery in the lighthouse. I'm assuming we're gonna go back there. But should we go back there to clean up some of the cult stashes, or do we just assume we're heading back there? You would clean up. You don't know if you will. That's my only thing is that I'm assuming you will because it's on the map. We just never go there. Plus, DBD kind of has an outfit of Alan in Kavala Knight's gear. Okay. Hi, I don't be mad. I might have looked it up when someone's like, yeah, like I need to go back to Watery because I can clean some stuff up there. And they're like,
Anybody seen what I like emotionals about? Who knows?
and they're like, I just got rid of Scratch. They're like, you just got rid of Scratch? They're like, yeah. They're like, you get rid of Scratch in Cauldron Lake. We're like, okay, well, that's kind of obvious. But they're like, how do I do this? They're like, yeah. They're like, they tell you it's a point of no return. They said, if you want to go to do that stuff, go do it. So, hi.
It's empty. There's nothing there.
I think you may be right. Might have been a mistake to come here. I don't think Marcy's coming back.
Fuck, Riley. This is so messed up.
I know. I think you may be right. Might have been a mistake to come here.
They're just restarting.
I don't think Marcy's coming back.
Fuck, Riley.
I can't get through this.
I don't know why I thought that would be open. Alright, so we're gonna go do Watery, I guess. Alright, I just need to remember which one of these is Saga's car. I think it's this black one.
And now, the sheriff's station? Did you hear?
Hear what?
Apparently, they locked up that crime writer, you know, the one who disappeared in Bright Falls years ago. And then they find him, and boom, all hell breaks loose.
Big city folk, the FBI, famous writers. Ugh, they're all bad luck if you ask me.
Oh, fuck you too. Hey, look who it is. Setter from Mayor.
Oh. Hello, Mayor Setter. Nice to meet you.
The mayor of the mayor of Bright Falls is a dog. We get a charm for it. Marks all nearby resources and points of interest. Okay. Don't have to tell me twice. I'll lose a charge on my flashlight for that, at least for a little bit. see how bad it is. Nursery rhyme, screwdriver. Oh, okay. Yeah, they're definitely pointing stuff out.
Well, that's the cutest mare I've ever seen for sure.
All right. Experiment PFNR16, codename Maiden Rating, prop item L1. Dearest, why are you returning? I've been waiting so long. I miss you. Send me a letter as soon as you can. I'm lonely here. I pine, your fair maiden. Experiment PRNR16, codename Maiden Waiting, prop item L2. My dear maiden, I am out of luck and out of means. I'd love to come back home to you soon, but alas, I must gather my strength and funds first. Don't you forget about me. I'll be sooner with you than you think. Maiden waiting, dearest, it pains me to hear you'll not be arriving, but I will keep waiting until you do. I would never forget about you. How could I? All right, there's a maiden doll. Just an update, haven't any successes with setting the stage yet. Even the letters from characters themselves are no use. Do you have any tips on what I should do next? So there are no results. The propping has been proven to be effective according to Dr. Campbell. Maybe it's something in the rhyme itself? Is it too mature, too direct? Should we add complexity and charm to it? Try some different approaches and get back to me. Alright, thanks. I'll add some complexity and charm. This really gets use of my masters in applied physics. We got a trickster doll.
There's a rhyme over here.
There once was a faithful girl. At home she stayed, and there she prayed for her love to return. But he collected fair maidens, just as he did. They stole riches and broke hearts. So, for her lover, the maidens stole riches and hearts. There once was a beautiful girl.
Think, Saga.
I don't think it's the child.
Nope.
There once was a faithful girl. At home she stayed, and there she prayed for her lover to return?
Nah. No. Okay,
there we go. I don't know what that changed.
What the hell? I'm gonna need a bigger charm bracelet.
Alright, so that's done. Can I just say how well oh god, no, this is that. So I need to go to Covalent Knights for the cult stash. It's up here at the lighthouse. I haven't been. There's a cult stash there, and the bolt cutters over there. So there's definitely places for me to go. Here we go. Fucking creep, just staying there in the middle of the road. Welcome to Silent Hill. Alright. Let's make sure shit's reloaded. On. I'm trying to figure out when you can go to the lighthouse. When do you go to Lighthouse Alan Wake 2? How do I go to the lighthouse? Saga won't go anywhere. I want to upgrade everything. Complete the chapter first. After talking to Estevez, you'll get a message at a point no return. You'll be able to travel to Cauldron Lake and Watery. This is the point in which if you want to do stuff, do it. So apparently we can go to the lighthouse. But to get into the lighthouse, we need to find alt cult stashes. So what's in here? There's a nursery rhyme in a container. All right.
Another rhyme.
All right, we'll take a look at that after we explore here. All right, so I must have the stuff for this nursery rhyme. All right, while I'm here, give me a second. Caseboard, cases, cult sashes. So Watery, there's still 3 more, and 1 more in Cauldron Lake. All right. The old man who could not see had no child of his own, so he cared for a fawn not yet grown, for the deer for him was dear and filled with love. An old man who could not see. And jump around, jump around, jump around, jump around, jump around. You good there, bucko?
Another charm.
Slightly increases the time for darkness shields regenerate. Did not know that was a thing. I don't want to leave him. Is that wrong of me? That I don't want him to leave? Okay. Is that a bear? Fucker. Alright, trailer park stash key. They say it's up here. No. Oh. And that allows me to open up this one, which is right here. The woods will swallow you whole. Alright. I believe that's everything. Yeah, alright. Now we have to make our way to Kavala Night. And we're gonna have to go back to Cauldron Lake without it being during the story. Alright, let's not talk about that. Alright. Well, we're at the point of no return for the game. So we're currently trying to clean up everything that we can. We're safe here. Alright, the story. Still can't do anything there. Facts versus fiction.
I know what is real and what isn't. A megalomaniac writer can't make me doubt that. I have more family than I even knew. And I need to protect them all.
This now is case closed.
Investigating the story's lies led me to a family I didn't know I had. Or was finding them part of the story too. Maybe it doesn't matter.
Alright, that's done. We can't do the story, we can do the nursery rhymes. I have not done these in a bit. So we're missing one doll. Ranger Cabin, Trailer Park, Lighthouse, Downtown, Coffee World. Alright, so I'm still missing 4 evidences here. 3 there. 1 doll. 2 of those. And then we got the cult stashes. And we need 1 in Cauldron Lake and 2 more here. The 2 here is for... shit. Fucking killed me. Holy shit. Okay, he is not to be fucked with. Oh god, where is it gonna put me? Oh no. Ugh.
Another charm.
Okay, we're not that far behind. Okay, never mind. Never mind. Val's happy again. Yeah, he asks to be forgiven.
Raid floats. Vertigo.
Well, I like that. Oh, so apparently they're random if they show up. All right. I didn't realize it was so late. So when we come back Monday, or do you think we have time to go up here? We might have time to go up there. You know what? Fuck it. Well, we're gonna try. And then Monday we'll go to the lighthouse in Cauldron Lake again. I think I can run up there, do that, and come back. QV8's been fun? Awesome! The fucking float. Alright, let's look at the map. It's just a rocket flare, and then there's a cult stash down here.
There's another cult stash.
Nope.
Not good.
I'm gonna fucking die again. Remember I said we're going to play more? I'm tired of all bullshit. Call this Val rage quitting. Drop the mic. Because I'm not running all the way back there to turn around. No, that pissed me off. All right, so here's the plan. Next week, I believe I have Leia slotted in for a 2v8 killer night on Thursday. outside of that, no one else has expressed interest about wanting a killer-only stream. To do 2v8. If someone does, please let me know either on Discord, in the stream, or all of that jazz. But for right now, that's all we have planned. So I'm hoping Monday we'll do a cleanup. Because I don't know if there's going to be story. I might do it over the weekend. I doubt it, but I might. But it would be cleanup of Saga, because I'm not walking around the dark places, Alan. Fuck that shit. He doesn't have collectibles. He has words of power, but we're good without them. But Saga, I kind of want to try and get everything. So we'll do that. So this way we can see the lighthouse Monday. And then we'll finish the game next week. Then we'll have to decide if we want to go right into the DLCs of Night Springs and Lake House. I feel like Lake House might be more, and Night Springs be like a little ha 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 type of things. All right. But anywho, I'm gonna head on out. Thank you all for watching. Means the world to me, and I will see you all next stream. Till then, have a good one.